Good afternoon, softball fans. Welcome to the grand final of the 2024 Softball Queensland Under 18s State Championships. We have got the yet to be defeated Brisbane Host Association taking on Toowoomba. It's been a big weekend. I'm just too excited. Can't wait for this game to start. These guys have met once in the round games already. It came down to the last innings, Brisbane taking that by a single run. Toowoomba will be coming out for revenge here. Toowoomba won the toss and elected to bat. So we saw in the last game they had some hot bats. So they're looking to continue that run. So we'll go through the defensive lineup of Brisbane first.
Yeah, starting off with the pitching duties for Brisbane today will be Emily DeLuce, firing into Isabella Watson behind home plate. First base will be Sophie Rantanen, second base Sienna Tepper, third base Annabelle Bradford, and shortstop Darcy Guerrieri Highland. In the outfield we have Kaylee Saberg in left, Rhiannon Smith in centre field, and Eva Watkins in right. Alicia Harris with the DP duties today for Kaylee, and then on the bench Jessica Smith, Miley Barrow and Lucy Bennett rounding it out.
And behind, we've got a three-man grand final team going here. Behind the plate, controlling the game, is Steve Durrington. On first base is umpiring coordinator for this tournament, Darren Clark. And over on third is Isaac Boldero Strange. Officials duties for Brisbane. Coach is Scotty Selwood. Assistant coaches are Jenny Coble and Brooke Spence. Managed by Tracy Pollock, and scorer is Wendy Harries. We just see the last of the warm-ups being done here by Emily DeLuce. And we will get underway. Looks like we'll get underway bang on time. Top of the first here, lead-off batter for Toowoomba is Ruby Preston. Ruby will be playing centre field defensively, but she's got the lead-off duties here for Toowoomba. They'll be looking to start hot here. Lots of noise around the ground. That is outside for ball one.
Ruby showed she had a really good eye against the Redlands pitcher, took a couple of walks.
That is high above the zone. 2-0 the count here. So good discipline early on in the batter's box from the Toowoomba team. Ball two, DeLuce just warming into this game. That one's in the dirt. It's a 3-0 count. DeLuce is definitely that sort of pitcher who works her way into a game, gets stronger and stronger as each innings goes along.
Yeah, it definitely builds. Another one, again, of these pitches that we've seen over the tournament, not much rattles her either. Just calm, cool and collected.
Yeah, great temperament on the pitcher's plate there. That's a cracker and it's hit into right field. Centre field takes the catch in the end. Great start there for Brisbane, recording the first out. Yep. So we see here they are keen. That's a 3-0 count, and that pitch was fat, so was not afraid to go after it.
But Rhiannon Smith out here in centre field, not an awful lot gets past her glove.
Just chopped on it a little bit, got under it in the end. Number two batter, Chloe Jensen. And a swing and a miss. She was looking where that was going over left field fence then. That one across the top of the zone for a called strike. So Duluth jumps ahead to an 0-2 count. She's very good at working her way around the zone when she gets ahead like this. See if she can entice a ill-guided swing here from Jensen. And a swing and a miss. Did well to get bat on that. With an 0-2 count, definitely needed to foul that one off and did a great job.
Yeah, but Duluth's doing well, just still keeping that, floating around the outside of the edges of that strike zone. Certainly not going to give Jensen anything too meaty to hit with that count.
That's a great pitch. Gregory Highland attacks it off the pace. Oh, gets the tag.
Oh,
that's a great play.
Great job
from the
there.
first baser. Let's have another look at that. So it was a bit of a slow roller. Gregory Highland at shortstop there did a good job in attacking it. Cuts it off, steps and throws. The throw was a little off, but great play from first base to catch and take the tag.
Glove work from Sophie Rantanen there.
So 2 out now for Brisbane. That's a great low inside. A little bit too inside and too low though. That is ball 1. And hits that low outside corner for a called strike.
Evie King looking to get this Toowoomba team started.
Oh, that's a great floater. Called strike across the top of the zone. And again, that's a great third strike.
Job.
There's the throw out from Darrington. Love to see it. So we head into the bottom of 1. Brisbane hold a clean sheet. It is a 0-0 ball game. Have another look at that replay. That was a cracker of a pitch there. So we did see her shorten up, try and get bat on ball, but just watch that float over that outside front corner. And Darrington does not disappoint with a big throw out there.
A great throw out. So this will bring Toowoomba into the field now, and going through their lineup, Bridie Nicol is going to be starting off with the pitching duties to Peyton Barrow behind home plate. First base, Sienna Wilson. Second base, Grace Radke. Third base, Chloe Jensen, and shortstop, Eve Radke. In the outfield, Addison Clay. In left field, Ruby Preston. Centre field, and Evie King in right, with Sophie Walker and Belle Nealon on the bench. So Toowoomba getting in here courtesy of that win over Redlands, coached well by Danny Moffat. Assistant coach Jodie Lookterhand. Scorer today, Darlene Davis. Thank you for shooting those lineups through to us too, Darlene. And manager Christine Hardiker. All of these staff doing a great job to get these young ladies to the grand final berth here for Toowoomba and Brisbane. This is going to be an absolute cracker.
Underway in the bottom of the first tier. Bridie Nicol steps onto the pitcher's plate. She'll be throwing to Peyton Barrow here. That is outside for ball 1. You see the bit of camera shake there. The wind has just picked up.
Rhiannon Smith with the lead-off batting duties for Brisbane.
Well, it looked like she was shaping to bunt there, but pulled out, saw the ball was too low. Nice work there. Let's see if the corners for Toowoomba are awake to that one now. Bottom of the first here, 2-0 the count. And tries to hit that corner. Barrow can't frame it in. Dorrington all over that one. A 3-0 count here. Saw a similar count in the first at bat for Brisbane when they were defending too. Ended up flying out. Let's see what Smith does. She lets that go through. She'll take the base. So Brisbane record the first base runner of this grand final.
Yep. So Rhiannon Smith, very quick. She is on first base with pitcher Emily Deleuze coming up behind her now.
She's batted number 2 throughout most of this tournament and has done a great job in that position, pushing that runner ahead of her around. See if she continue that run. That's a great pitch from Nickel, inside corner for a called first strike.
Emily does tend to favour that left side of the field with her at-bats. Nice little chop.
Big jump here on first base by Rhiannon Smith as well, outside of your camera shot. First baser, if you have a look here, is a long way away from that base, giving Rhiannon Smith that luxury of a big jump without any pressure. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Ball
Just
one.
a little bit of tip onto that one.
Ball one, strike 2 now. Toulouse just confirming the call. She might have missed that first called strike perhaps. 1-2, runner on first here for Brisbane. That is skied. It's going to go foul over the sideline.
Yeah. Almost up into the car park of Brisbane Softball Association here.
We've already had one car dented today from a big foul ball.
Got to take souvenirs home with you sometimes from these tournaments.
Absolutely. Ball one, strike 2 here on Brisbane. Goes for the
That's
change-up.
a
That's
big
ripped up
swing.
the line. It's going to go foul though. It's hit the warning track. Foul ball. Count remains unchanged, 1-2. But Duluth seeing that one like an absolute balloon.
Yeah. Saw Addison Clay tracking it pretty well out in left field though. She was fairly confident that one was going foul as well.
Yeah, I think if it was in the field of play, she would have got to it. 1-2. Hello to the centre fielder here coming into camera shot. She's gone now and scoops that one. It's going to go foul over that same sideline. So just a bit early on it here, Duluth. Wondering if Barrow will be brave and call a change up here with a 1-2 count and a batter swinging through early. Barrow, a Mackay Jr. playing for Toowoomba here. And goes for the high pitch. That's skied, foul behind the clubhouse.
So Nickel and Barrow combining well here in this Toowoomba battery so far.
Yeah, pitcher on pitcher battle here. Emily Deleuze making her offside up pitch a lot of pitches. Swing and miss though. Nickel gets the chocolates in the end. Good outside. I think she beat her for pace in the end after getting ahead of a lot of those swings. Ends up putting a bit more heat on that one and beat her for pace.
So Reece Smith still on first base. Isabella Watson coming in now. Isabella's had some big hits over the course of this weekend.
Goes up and over the zone for ball one. Drop us a comment. Shout out to any of your favourite players in this tournament. We'll keep an eye on the live stream. We'll shout out to them. 1-0 the count here. That is up and away for a 2-0 count now. So we saw in the preliminary final, Toowoomba off to a flying start, put 5 runs on in their first innings. Now they're just under a little bit of pressure themselves to not let Brisbane get on top of them early here. 1 out, runner on first. Low and outside for another ball. That is the 3-0 count. Nickel just wants to call time, wants to have a chat to Barrow. Darrington uses the time to do a bit of housekeeping and says, let's get into it, ladies. And we are back underway. 3-0 count, 1 down, runner on first.
Three balls here.
Oh, that's a great comeback pitch there. 3-1. I don't think
Watson
Isabella
was never going to swing at that one.
not on a 3-0 count.
No.
She's going to make that pitcher bring one back into her zone here. 3-1. 1 down. There it is. Fouls that off behind the back net.
Nice pitch there from Nickel.
Great fight back here, coming down from 3-0 to a full count now. So Nickel had the luxury of the last game off pitching. Eve Radke getting the job done for Toowoomba on the pitcher's plate.
But again, Nickel we've seen pitch many a tournament over the years. Just gets better every time I see her too.
Yeah, swing and a miss. That is the second out. Great job there from Nickel. Let's have another look at that. Again, goes that outside, puts a bit more pace on it and just beats them cold. Looks like a rise ball potentially. That will bring in, is that Darcy Guerreri Highland?
It is, number 4 batting duties today for Brisbane.
Let's see how her bat's running today. Oh, I think the intent is clear. Swing and a miss there.
Yeah.
Will waste no time. If she likes it, she's going to go at it.
Darcy does like to send it deep into the outfield when she gets all of her bat on those balls. Number of doubles I've seen her hit over the course of this weekend.
That one is scooped foul over the catcher's head. And Nickel jumps out to an 0-2 lead in this count.
2 away though for Toowoomba. Reese Smith still camped out on first base, looking to take the next one, if not the rest of these bases for her team.
That is skied again, foul over the backstop. Count remains unchanged. No balls, 2 strikes. Darcy doing a great job in there. Can't let anything get past her now. Oh, straight back at the pitcher.
Ooh.
That was hit like a rocket. Missed her by about a millimetre, I think. Lucky she's got the face mask on there. Great job from Darcy. Hitting it flush.
I tell you what, I don't know about Nickel, but I need to take a breath after that one.
We'll have a look at it on the replay. It was very, very close. Have a look here. Yeah, just sailed over the right shoulder. She almost ducked into it.
Yep.
But
right, cool. Back into this now. Sophie Rantanen into bat.
Forced to 3 here, and that's low and inside for ball 1. Great opportunity now for Brisbane. They'll be looking to convert these base runners into scoreboard pressure, but Toowoomba will not let that happen easily. Toowoomba can get out of this with a clean scorecard. They'll take a lot of confidence away.
Oh, that was a big swing from Sophie there.
Big, slow hands on that one.
Yeah.
1-1 the count.
Sophie, another one that we've seen hit a couple of doubles throughout the weekend, but found a fair whack of grass on top of that as well.
That is inside for another ball.
Yeah, good eye there from Sophie. 2 balls, 1 strike now.
A lot of noise coming out of the Brisbane dugout here. Good hold there. That one low and outside. Can't entice the swing, and that will jump out to a 3-1 lead here for the batter.
Not a bad spot though to aim for Nickel, just keeping it out of the edge of that batting zone.
Let's see what Rantanen can do. Low inside coming, and she scoops that one out, fouls it off. Full count once again, 3-2, 2 out. So nothing short of a safe hit will do for Brisbane. But Nickel holding strong here on the pitching plate. Gets the call from Barrow. Goes low, again scoops it out. Does a good job of protecting that plate. Rantanen making Nickel pitch a lot. So this innings defensively for Toowoomba is already noticeably longer than Brisbane's. Rips that one through. That's a safe hit.
That is one run in there.
Runners on the corners, and Brisbane open their account with 2 down. They've hit a single into right field to score the runner. Have another look at that shot. That was a cracker of a hit.
Just gone with the pitch.
Yeah, it was a low outside by the looks. Yeah, the call was a low outside.
Oh,
She
beautiful.
scooped it out nicely over second base's head. And runner not mucking around. Was that Rhiannon Smith coming around?
Absolutely.
Great job. It's sweet time being called here by the catcher. I just want to have a quick chat to her pitcher. Runners on the corners. So interesting to see what Brisbane do here. Will they try and put the pressure on with a stolen base? Or are they happy to let, who's that into bat for Brisbane, sorry?
Alicia Harris is coming in today with the DP duties.
Will they let Harris have a hit, or will they try and push these bases? That was a beautiful low outside called first strike. Harris just having a look, working her way into this game. I think Mum Fred might be watching from home. Haven't seen her down at the grounds.
Maybe working today.
So hopefully she's able to tune in. Swing and a miss there for an 0-2 count. Just got away from her a little bit, that one. Lifted the head.
Yep.
Right, Harris is very good at adjusting. This 0-2 count will not bother her.
Yep. Reset and forget, and she's back into it.
Meanwhile, Bridie Nickel jumps ahead. She can work around and try and force a swing at something outside of the zone.
Oh,
Doesn't
great
waste
pitch.
any time, goes straight up the middle and gets the chocolates. So Nickel able to shut this innings down, but not before Brisbane open their account. We're heading into the top of 2. Brisbane leading 1-0.
Top of the second innings here, Toowoomba back in. Peyton Barrow looking to get that run back off Brisbane and go ahead of them if she can.
Rips that one
Straight
into
into it.
high into deep left field.
Oh,
Over
that
the
is
fence, that's an
over.
automatic home run. Peyton Barrow has
Barrow.
leveled this game up with an over the fence home run.
Wow, that is the first one
Amazing
we have
shot.
seen this weekend too.
Incredible job there, Peyton Barrow, absolute ripper. Let's have another look at that. That went a mile. That was low and inside in her hitting zone, and it's gone straight onto the roof of the gazebo out in centre field.
Woke up the Redlands team out behind, I can tell you.
And in the space of one pitch, this game is all levelled up at 1 apiece.
Oh, great rip, Peyton.
Any of Peyton Barrow's fans out there, drop a line.
So Grace Radke in now.
Oh, good.
Great pitch.
Great comeback pitch there from Duluth.
Duluth gave herself just a little bit of a fist pump there on the way back, going, yep, I am back.
Yeah.
Game on. Game on, Toowoomba.
So, and that's low in the dirt for 1-1 count now. Top of 2 here, 1-1, no runners on. And gets that one, fouls it up third baseline.
Yeah, just ahead of the pitch there was Grace Radke.
Yeah, just rolled a wrist on it early, knocked it up third baseline. Ball 1, strike 2 now. So Duluth ahead in this count. Let's see if she can entice a swing of something outside the zone. We see a shortened up swing here from, is it Radke? And holds her hands well. They're going to check. I think
question
she held.
asked.
No, says first base umpire Darren Clark.
Yeah, great job by Radke there. She was pretty keen, but went, ooh, no, and held back.
2-2 now the count. Both benches loud as in this game. Oh, great low pitch. Didn't catch it cleanly, so we'll throw out the throw out to 1. And that is the first out here in the top of the second innings. Good pitching. Great comeback there from Duluth. Did not let that bat of Peyton Barrow rattle her here. That's a great. It was. I don't know if it was a change or a drop.
It just dropped.
It definitely dropped a lot. Good job.
Bridie Nickel now.
Low inside for ball 1.
Saw her dangerous with the bat against Redlands in the game just before.
So ball 1 here. No runners on. Cuts across the inside, can't find the corner of the plate though. That is a 2-0 count as we see Duluth just walk an extra few steps back, just take a breath, resets herself here. Waits for the call from Watson behind the dish. Goes for that outside corner, too wide though.
Yeah, just missing on the outside there, not far off.
3-0 now the count. What can Duluth do? She doesn't want to put it too far in the middle, as we've seen in the first innings. If it's in the middle of the zone, Toowoomba happy to chop at it despite the count.
Yep.
3-0 here, going for an inside, great pitch, and again chopped at it, going up first baseline. It's gonna great effort. Fantastic effort from the second baser. Can't glove it though, so it lands safely foul. Count remains unchanged. Count goes to 3-1. Have another look at this effort. This is a cracking effort. Look how far across. Second base comes.
Getting dirty, but just not quite able to get glove to it.
3-1 back live now. And goes for that high outside, can't find the zone though, and that will be a walk. So Toowoomba with a base runner here. So Toowoomba with the go-ahead run, currently on first base, 1 out for Brisbane.
So Eve Radke in to bat now for Toowoomba.
Playing shortstop in this game, pitched the preliminary final to book that spot here in this final. She's ripped that one.
Into it.
Foul up behind the catcher.
So, as we said in the game earlier, Eve Radke making the Queensland under-23 squad, as has Rhiannon Smith for Brisbane. So, teammate versus teammate in this final.
Yeah, that under-23 national comp will be held right here at Downey Park in December this year. We're hoping to bring you that coverage. That is up and over the zone for a ball. 1-1 the count now. We're only 2 innings in. This is already an absolute nail biter.
Yeah.
Great pitch there. Radke equal to the challenge, fouls that one off. Ball 1, strike 2. Duluth just giving herself a little bit of extra time, takes a couple of breaths and is ready to go again. Lovely pitch, a slow roller. AB cuts across. What an arm from AB.
Oh.
That cannon serves her well.
Great job.
Want to have another look at this. The movement to come across. It was going straight to shortstop, but because of the slow roll, great job there by AB to cut it off. I think if it had been left to go through to shortstop, it would have been too late. Have another look here. It was such a slow bouncer. She's come right across, cut it off, and rips a throw. Couldn't ask for a better shot there from a third baser.
Yeah, great job, Bradford.
I'd love to take a bit of credit for that, but a token coaching gig in under 14s probably doesn't cut it.
Take it anyway.
2 outs here, top of second.
Sienna Wilson now.
And rips that one. Slow rolling shortstop. Grary Highland picks it up, and another great throw from the infield. And that will retire this Toowoomba side, but not before they level it up, thanks to an absolute screamer of an automatic over the fence home run by Peyton Barrow. Heading into the bottom of 2, it is a 1-all ball game. Bottom of 2 here. Let's see if Brisbane can hit back straight away and regain the lead. That's got to be an Annabelle Bradford in the batter's box.
That is 100% an Annabelle Bradford in the batter's box.
Coming off a great defensive innings, and that's a low inside called strike. I wouldn't be upset about letting that go through. That is not in your hitting zone, and with an 0-0 count, you don't need to be chopping at that. Good pitch from Nickel, though, to get a strike in early. Well, that is fat. That is a big strike. So all of a sudden, Nickel jumps out to an 0-2 lead with 2 fantastic pitches. Needs to defend the plate here. Can Nickel run one past AB? No, fouled off nicely by Bradford. Doing well. Just starting to get a bit of bat on ball there. Nickel working hard here. Got plenty of pitches to work with, so probably see her work her way around the zone here. Peyton Barrow behind the dish. And swing and a miss, gets her to swing at a high one. That is a strike 3. So Nickel able to retire the first batter for Brisbane.
This will bring in the right fielder for Brisbane, Eva Watkins.
Quick look at that replay before we are back live now. Watkins in the batter's box. Waste no time, gets a tickle on that one, fouls it off over the catcher's head. Strike 1 here. So very aggressive with the bats here, Brisbane. They know they need to score runs if they're going to win this game.
Yep. Watkins has found the grass on a number of occasions over the weekend, so
that is low, below the zone for a ball. Toowoomba with a very strong defensive lineup here.
yeah.
And they have plenty of options too in every position, so they will not go down quietly here. It's not going to be easy for either of these teams. And again, fouls that one off over the clubhouse. 1 and 2 now the count. That is up over. Good grab there behind the dish from Barrow. That one just kept climbing from Nickel. Had excellent pace on it.
Yeah.
2 and 2 signals. Plate umpire Durrington.
I do think sometimes Peyton Barrow has legs made out of springs when she's behind home plate.
And another great pitch from Bridie Nickel. Retires the second batter for Brisbane. So not able to get any bat on ball here so far for Brisbane in the bottom of the second innings. That's a great rise ball from Nickel.
Bridie Nickel, that's 5 from 9 batters she's dispatched with a K2 so far.
Incredible pitching. As we see the left-hander, we see
Sienna
look at the
Tepper.
second baser. She is charged in. She's about 2 metres away from her pitcher here.
Yeah, Tepper uses that little slap hit to great advantage.
Let's have a look at the wide shot here. Look at this defensive makeup. Every single Toowoomba player's come in. Keep an eye on the second baser. She's absolutely charging in on this. She's still creeping in now, and you can see there. I tell you what, if Tepper can chip something over her head, it could end up a multi-base hit.
And I will say that's generally what she tends to do, is just chip it over the top. But I can tell you, we've even seen her just single through shortstop, and her wheels will get her to first base alone.
So 2 strikes on Tepper, and again creeps in, chips that one, but third base will take the catch. That will retire Brisbane, not able to get a runner on as we head into the bottom of top of 3.
The third.
All right, we're just having a problem with our replays, so we will cut off, get our replays going, and get back to you. So, top of 3 here, Brisbane out for defensive. Toowoomba's bats are getting hotter and hotter as this game goes on. Let's see what they can do here.
Number 9 batter, Addison Clay.
That is in the dirt, well picked up by Watson behind the plate. That will be ball 1.
Yeah, and Addie pretty hot with the bats against Redlands in the last game. She was 2 from 3, finding grass on both those occasions.
Ball 1. Oh, big swing. Took a bit of pace off it. That was a lovely pitch there from the Brisbane pitcher, Deleuze. Took a bit of pace off and it really just died on her at the end in the outside corner.
She does have that uncanny ability with her pitch to just slightly change up the pace, and it does throw the batters off.
And does it again. Straight back to the same pitch. Why change what's working, says Watson behind the plate. Yeah, like the change-up is always a good pitch, but just that minor variation pitch to pitch, it is tough to deal with as a batter. 1 and 2 the count now. Advantage Brisbane. And went straight back to that pitch again, I think, for the 3rd time. Was able to adjust just enough Addison Clay to get a little tickle on it and foul it off.
Yeah.
Count remains unchanged. Ball 1, strike 2.
So we'll see what Watson calls in now. Addie does have a really good adjust in that batter's box.
And that is well inside for a ball. Can't entice a swing there.
nice though. I do like pulling that inside pitch.
2-2 now the count. Let's see if she goes back to that outside change. I reckon you might get her here. Put a lot of pace on that last pitch. Let's see if she takes it back off. She does, and just gets enough on it to stay alive. Quick shout out to all the crew here at Brisbane Softball Association. These grounds are looking an absolute treat. The whole facility is looking good. I know they've got a number of grants coming up, so they'll be looking to continue to improve these fantastic facilities here. 2-2 the count. That one's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. No damage, no runners on. So yeah, Jamie Harries and his crew doing work on the diamonds between innings. Burn out there doing some lines I saw earlier as well.
But here from the crack of dawn until twilight, I can tell you so far this weekend.
Yeah, Diamond 1 and 2 looking great for this under-18s tournament. And in preparation for the Open 23 Nationals. That one dug out, gets off the glove. Second base tries to get to it, not in time.
Great wheels by Addie Clay to beat that out then.
So Toowoomba eventually get a runner on base here. That was a great job. Look at the speed there. Slight deflection from the pitcher. But in the end, just too quick. As we go back to the top of the lineup here.
Yeah, Ruby Preston putting it out into the glove of Rhiannon Smith last time round. So see what she does with this bat.
And Wynn just picking up again. Oh, it goes for the bunt. That is fouled off though for strike one. So
yeah, well, when you've got that speed in front of you and you've got speed of your own, the short game, not a bad option here for Ruby Preston.
See how the rotation for Brisbane works if they go for that short game again. Just having a look, seeing Alicia Harris staying warm in the bullpen for Brisbane. Currently with DP duties. Oh, that's a great pitch. Cuts across the bottom of the zone for a called strike. 0-2 the count now. Great comeback there from Duluth. See, if we have a look at the wide shot, the pivot second and short, quite narrow up the middle of the diamond. That is skied. It's going to a shallow second base. Calls early, takes a good catch. No mistakes there.
Safe glove of Sienna Tepper there.
Yeah, that will be the first out here for this Brisbane defensive side. Runner still on one for Toowoomba. So the go-ahead run on base for Toowoomba. And only one out. A great opportunity from them to take the lead for the first time in this game.
Yeah, Chloe Jensen now ground out through shortstop last time.
Goes for the short one. That's a beautiful bunt. That's going to be fair. Oh, great play by third baser Bradford. Her defensive game this whole weekend has been second to none.
Yeah, she has got a cannon of an arm when she lets rip, but great movement.
Having a look at this replay, I thought for all money she was going to beat this play. It was such a good bunt, but AB rockets one straight to the glove.
Yeah. But great work from Chloe Jensen there. Sack bunt, moves her runner around.
And goes for that change up, floats it, but it's just outside.
Yeah, Evie King in now.
Don't know how she does the grip for that change up, but you can see the fingers really splayed as the ball comes out. So whether it's a knuckleball, but no rotation on it, just floats it in. It is an absolute screwball of a pitch.
Evie King got caught looking last time. Not
Rips
this
that
time.
one out. It's going to go second base, takes a great catch. That is the third out. That was well tracked by the second baser. We'll have a look at that replay as we head into the bottom of three. It is still all locked up here at 1-1. Back in it here in the bottom of the third. Brisbane trying to get that lead back.
Rhiannon Smith got the walk last time, but I can tell you she is keen as mustard to put it out into play.
So that is up and over the zone for ball one. Want to know the count here. Rips that. That's over the head of left field. It's going to be one bounce into the fence. That's a multi-base hit. Rhiannon Smith was not waiting for a second one. She's seen that first strike and has sent it. Let's have another look at that. That was an absolute dinger. Probably, well, the second longest hit in this game. And that came straight out of the block hole, and good job there from Rhiannon Smith.
Yeah, nice hit, Rhi. Good to see.
Runner in scoring position now as the pitcher, Emily Duluth, steps into the batter's box. Inside there for ball one.
So Nickel got the best of Duluth last time.
Yeah, there's a lot of gusts of wind coming through here. You see it with that camera shake.
Yeah.
So ball one here.
It's not just our excitement shaking the cameras.
No.
Right.
Bottom of the third. Outside called strike. That was I like that pitch. That was a high outside.
Yeah.
Cut across the front corner of the zone, says umpire Durrington. 1-1, the count now. Really just took off at the end of the swing. Goes for a bunt, pulls out of it. That was a good pitch. Not sure if that was a call or not. Scotty Selwood gives the signal. Looks like a crazy person there doing all his hand gestures.
Little clap of motivation at the end there.
Absolutely. So ball one, strike two. Runner in scoring position on second base. Gets that one. Will send it foul over third baseline.
Yep.
So any outfield hit can potentially score this runner. She is an absolute speedy.
Yeah, the wheels on Rhi Smith are very, very well oiled after this weekend, I can tell you.
1-2 the count. Saying hello to our centre fielder here. Holds off on that one. She's going to check. I don't think she went. No, says Darren Clark over on the first base side. 2-2. Peyton Barrow, I think that was a bit more wishful thinking than good fortune.
Absolutely. But you've got to try these things.
Never hurts to ask. Never hurts to ask. 2-2 now the count. That's an inside. Caught that strike. There's a big throw out. Thank you, Durrington. I'm loving the throwouts this weekend.
So
good pitch too.
Out here.
Let's have a look. Nickel deserved that good throw out. That was a fantastic pitch. Cut across the inside corner of the plate.
Yeah, beautiful movement there.
Live now. Oh, waste no time there. That was a big chop at that one. Is that Watson?
It is. So again, Nickel got the better of Isabella Watson last time round.
Only takes one good at bat here, and Brisbane will take the lead back, but Toowoomba are not going to hand it over easily at all. Floats that one. Took a little bit of pace off that one, trying to hit that outside corner. Couldn't quite get there.
Good quick glove from Barrow behind home plate too. Not going to let Rhi Smith have even an inch of extra wriggle room on second there.
Low and rips that one down. That is quite a mile.
Deep.
It's going foul, unfortunately. That was a monster.
Yep, sorry, Watson. They've moved the line on you.
Have a word to Jamie Harries.
Yep.
Try and get him to move that line next time. Ball one, strike two. In the end, Bridie Nickel, well ahead in this count, is doing an absolute screamer of a job on the plate. Oh, that's a great pitch. Knew it too. Floated across the outside corner. Nickel showing her class here on the pitcher's plate. These batters are coming hard at her, and she is standing up to the challenge.
Guerrieri Highland in now with that straight back up the middle hit to centre field.
They're going low and in at her. That one gets away.
Yeah, I don't think that Nickel's going to want to put it in a zone where Darcy can put it past her head again.
We see time being called. Nickel's just going to have a quick chat to her catcher, Peyton Barrow. Payne Barrow plays for Hawks Softball Club up in Mackay. Also travels down to Brisbane Softball Association, plays for Panthers Softball Club. Ball one on Darcy. That is low across the middle of the zone.
Nice pitch.
Absolute corker. 1-1 now the count.
So Smith still on second base for Brisbane.
And a good foul off there from Darcy Guerreri Highland. Current Saints Softball Club member here at Brisbane Softball Association. Plays shortstop fairly regularly, does a great job in that position. Is well known for her strong batting. What can Nickel do here? 1-2, she's ahead in the count. And that one is skied, it's gonna go foul. Did well to get some bat on that. That was high above the zone.
I was going to say, I think that was a little above the zone, but Darcy does like a good high ball every now and again. So
Yeah.
if it's where you want it, you have a go.
See the ball, hit the ball is the mantra here. 1-2, still the count. And Smarter, oh, they're going for the throw. Oh, she's got around it, the ball's gone away.
Unfortunately, probably couldn't just regather enough.
I think she got around the tag regardless of whether it was caught or not. Let's have another look at that replay. So that pitch well laid off. No, it was a ball. And yeah, got around it in the end. Great fadeaway slide, absolute cracker. Unfortunately, couldn't jump up and try and get another base.
Do love a good fadeaway when they come off.
2-2 now the count. That is called that strike. And Brisbane not able to capitalise on the base runner as we head into the top of 4. It is still a 1-all ball game. As the warm-ups are finished, this is not an easy start for this Brisbane defence. The home run hitter, Payne Barrow, stepping into the batter's box. That home run, first ever over the fence hit here at this ground. As I said, she does play summer season here for Brisbane Panthers Softball Club. So she would have loved that hit. Let's see what she can do here. But standing in her way is Emily DeLuce. And outside for ball one. Staying away from that inside early.
Yeah.
So 1-0 count here in the top of the 4th. And it goes wide again, even wider though. That is a 2-0 count. So we just had confirmation. The President's Cup final has just finished. That was a Redcliffe versus Coral Coast game. Redcliffe running away with that one in the end, 11-0. They are President Cup champions for 2024. So we see DeLuce line up again, staying well away from that zone. 3-0 count now. Let's see if she puts something back in the zone or if she's happy to stay outside. Gets the call from her catcher, Watson. I have a feeling she's going to stay outside here. Yeah, steps out. Yeah, I feel like that was intentional there, those 4 balls. And that will be the walk. So Toowoomba with the go-ahead run now on first base.
So brings in Grace Radke. Duluth did get the better of Radke last at bat, but you've got the speed of Peyton Barrow on first base there too now.
Let's see if they push the bounds here and try and get it a 2.
Drops it short, but
can't get it into play. Throws a head back. It's a bit disappointed in herself, but that's not an easy pitch to put in play for Radke.
And speed of Barrow made her have a long way to go back to first base on that jump.
That is strike 1 here. Shout out to any of the parents, friends, family watching at home. And again, it comes around short. That's a good bunt this time. Catcher gets it up. Watson. Oh, no, it's wild. Great backing up there, though. Great back up from the right fielder. That runner was turning, Barrow was turning 3, ready to come home, but right fielder for Brisbane, Eva Watkins, was all over that. As we have a look at the replay, straight away she was on it. Didn't even let that runner get from 1 to 2.
Yeah, I've seen Watkins' arm too. I don't think you'd be really wanting to chance it from that close in.
So a fantastic bunt there from Radke. Pushes her run around to 3. Runners now on the corners.
Bridie Nickel now.
Interesting to see if they go for a steal or not. No, they're going to just let the batter come through. Looks like they might have a bit of a cut play planned move here, the Brisbane defence. That is strike 1. In the meantime, Duluth getting her job done.
Great spot in the batting lineup for Toowoomba here.
And again, hits that outside corner. That is an 0-2 count. So Duluth has not lost focus here. She is all over this. 0-2. That is skied. It's shallow. It's going to land fair.
Just couldn't get there in the end.
And Barrow will score. Toowoomba take the lead. Great effort there from Darcy Guerreri-Highland, but it was just too deep. And with a very deep outfield, they couldn't get that catch. Just landing in no man's land as we have another look at the replay. Yeah, it came off the top of the bat, but all's well that ends well for Toowoomba. Barrow held up just long enough. As we see time being called, I think it might be Brisbane called time there. Players just having a quick chat. They will reset. Toowoomba take the lead for the first time in this game. Top of the 4th, they are leading 2-1 with runners on first and second. None out for Brisbane. Can Brisbane roll a double here?
So Eve Radke now grounding out through third base last time.
Goes for the shot. Oh, she pushed at that, I think. They're going to check. Not going to check. I would be checking if I was a catcher. I'd be asking the question. I think the conversation's happening now.
Yeah.
She's asking a question. Yeah, they're going to go arcs. Did she go? Yes, says Darren Clark. That is strike 1. Good work there behind the dish from Watson. All about knowing your count so you can ask that question. Looked like she did push at it.
Yeah.
Darrington wasn't in a position to see it. So strike 1 on the batter. Runners on 1 and 2. See if they go for that squeeze play again. Certainly do. That's in the dirt. Oh, it gets behind the catcher. Runners will go to 2 and 3 respectively.
Yep, so that does break the force here for Toowoomba.
Did she push it that one? They call that an 0 and 2? Not sure. No, 1 and 1 the call. She pulled out of that one. It was in the dirt. 1 and 1. Runners on 2 and 3. And that one, a slow grounder. Darcy picks it up, throws it home, goes for the plate. Not in time. So tried to get that lead runner, couldn't. Toowoomba now take a 3-1 lead. And Scotty Selwood will call time and have a chat to his infield as we have a look at the replay. I think I missed the camera change. Apologies to the viewers out there. So Darcy picks it up nicely. I thought she was going to 1, a slight misfield. That was all it took, and the runner was safely at home. So Scotty Selwood will rally his troops here. It is only a 3-1 game. There is nothing in this. Runners on the corners for Brisbane. Let's see what Duluth can do.
Yeah, so none down here. Nickel and Radke on the corners. Sienna Wilson into bat. Ground out through shortstop last time.
Top of the 4th here. Duluth preps on the pitching plate. Great shot there, straight to Guerreri Highland. She sends a rocket, gets the out. No runners can advance.
Great pick up and throw there from Darcy.
Makes no mistakes, just takes the out. That is the first out in this 4th innings for Brisbane.
Does advance the runners now to 2 and 3. Addie Clay into bat. Just got it off the tip of the glove last time into second base to get herself safe onto first.
Oh, change of pace there and floats over the outside corner. That is an absolute corker of a pitch there from Duluth.
So nice to watch.
Love that pitch. Would not want to be in the batter's box trying to hit that with 2 strikes on me, that's for sure. At best, you're probably getting a little bleeder. Strike 1, up and over for a ball. 1-1 now the count.
Yeah, good grab by Watson behind home plate there.
One and one here. Runners on 2 and 3. Oh,
big
again.
chop.
Goes for that same fantastic outside. I don't know if it's a drop or a change. It really dies off. It's a change of pace definitely in it. It is a screamer of a pitch. 1 and 2 the count now. Toowoomba keen to extend this lead. Goes there again, misses it outside. Good discipline in the box there. That is a great pitch with the 1 and 2 count. 2 and 2 now. And rips that one up. Third baseline. What a pickup, boy.
Oh, great job, AB.
She's dropped it. It's safe. Again, apologies. I've missed the camera shot.
And runner takes advantage of that. Just, yeah, time had been called on that slide, so runner does have to go back to first.
Let's have a look at the replay here, see what happened. I think I missed the shot. I apologise. Yep, gone to the wrong angle. She got, yeah. The glove has been knocked off her hand, and that's how she's dropped the ball.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate there. So as she's slid in, she's been knocked off her feet, and as she's hit the ground, the glove has come off her hand. And that will be safe. That'll be 4-1 now.
Great running there.
Amazing job by the Toowoomba girls. Good job by third base AB. That was the right play. They did have her, but unfortunately Watson not able to hang on to it with the collision.
It was really well hit by Addie Clay too, but...
Yeah, it was not an easy pickup on third.
No.
Runners on the corners now.
Back up the top.
That's a good called strike. One down here,
yep.
Runners on the corners, 1 strike.
Ruby Preston looking for her first safe hit of this game.
That is ripped up
And that's
right
got
field,
it.
1 bounce to right field. Gets it in, the runner will score.
Great hit from Preston to open her account in this game.
So Toowoomba just pushing this out. This is a tough innings for Brisbane. It looks like there might be a change now. Let's have a look at the replay. Scotty Selwood comes out to have a chat to the umpire. Think we might see a change in battery. They're just starting to get on to Duluth a little bit now. She's done a great job so far.
Yep.
That was an unbelievable hit by
Ruby Preston.
Ruby Preston. Good job there for Toowoomba.
I feel like my commentator's curse is working in reverse so far this weekend.
Ooh,
Just saying that Ruby needed to open her account and cracks a delightful little piece out into right field there.
So Alicia Harris will take over on the pitcher's plate. We'll see if it's just a straight swap or whether Deleuze will move into another position. She does play a pretty gnarly first base, Deleuze.
Alicia did have the DP duties for Kaylee in left field.
Yeah, Deleuze is coming off, so
Alicia will come fully into the game.
Deleuze will come off. Great job, Emily. Deleuze has had a cracker of a weekend, has helped her team get to this grand final undefeated so far. So let's see what Harris can do, if she can shut this game down. Last of the warm-ups happening now. Who's in the bat for Toowoomba?
So we are at the number 2 batter for Toowoomba in this lineup, Chloe Jensen.
So we got runners on 1 and 2, 1 out. Chloe Jensen in the batter's box. Alicia Harris on the pitcher's plate. And straight away chips that one foul over first baseline. Alicia Harris, good start there. Strike 1. Pulled strike.
Another strike there. Oh, for the back thing. Yep, all right.
0-2 the count now. That's off the plate. Good tempter, but Jensen up to the challenge. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 away here for the Brisbane side.
Goes for the changeup. That's ripped into right field. Oh no, it's dropped. Dropped at right field. I think she was looking up early to see where she was throwing it. Runners advance, so loaded bases now. She well and truly had that covered. I think just at the last minute she looked up to see. She was ready to try and throw someone out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just fell out of the glove. So the runners do advance. No one scored from it though.
Oh, hard luck for Watkins there, hands on the head, but she'll be back into it.
No damage
Consummate
here.
professional she is.
Yeah. No damage to the scoreboard. So let's see if they can roll the home out. That's a great pitch from Harris for a called strike.
So Evie King looking to open her scoring too in this game.
That is off the plate for a ball. See time just being called here to have a quick chat. Back into it here after that quick chat between Battery. And that one skied. AB calls for it. Infield fly is the call, but a good catch anyway.
Always good to have those practice catches.
That is the second out in this innings now.
So Brisbane now have 2 away, but it does bring in Peyton Barrow.
So walked her last time. Not completely intentionally, but definitely made sure it stayed off the plate. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Top of the 4th here, 2 out. Runners on loaded bases.
Oop, just floating out of the hand there a bit from Harris.
Yeah, I think that was an attempted change up, but it just got stuck in her hand a little.
Yep.
She can let me know later if I was well off on that.
Too many lollies. Sticky hands.
Too much resin. 2-0 the count here on the dangerous Barrow. That is up and away. Problem here, loaded bases. If you walk her, you will score a run.
Yep.
So not a great position to be in for Brisbane. Let's see if Barrow can capitalise. 3-0 the count here. I dare say the bat will be put away. And Alicia
Nice
takes full
floater.
advantage of that. Putting it over the outside corner for a called strike.
Yeah, beautiful pitch from Harris there.
2 outs here. The loaded bases, so any base will do here for Brisbane. Safe hit will guarantee at least 1 run scores. Lovely pitch.
Great.
No, outside, outside.
Oh, I thought it was in too. Does show what our angle looks like from out here, doesn't it?
It did. It was high and dropped late, so it might have dropped over the back of the plate. Let's have another look at the replay anyway. Yeah, I think it was high in the end. Definitely high, possibly outside. So a speed up rule. So Peyton Barrow gets a runner. 2 outs here. Toowoomba leading 6-1.
Grace Radke in.
Low in the zone, below the zone for ball 1.
So Harris working hard here.
Great pitch. Oh, good pickup by first base. Gets the out. So Brisbane able to shut it down, but not before Toowoomba extend that lead. Bottom of 4, they are leading Brisbane 6-1. Bottom of the 4th innings. Brisbane will be looking to hit back.
Sophie Rantanen looking to get started straight in, but out over the back there.
Very positive mindset here from the Brisbane batters.
Sophie did have that lovely chip out into right field last at bat.
Strike 1 here. Bridie Nicol doing an amazing job for Toowoomba. And has a chop at that one, fouls it off.
She did well to get her hands up to it. It did kick up on her a little bit.
Yeah, so that's an 0-2 count now. Will she go for that rise ball again? She was chasing that first one. Let's see if she goes there again. Bridie Nicol gets the call from Barrow. Looks like that's going to be low and outside. Low and inside, scoops it out. Good catch by left field.
Great take there from Addison Clay.
That is the first out here in the bottom of the 4th innings.
Makes it look easy, does Addie?
Yeah, just moved to it early so she could take a comfortable catch. Alicia Harris, newly brought in pitcher, comes in for her second at bat. Good
Nice
low
pitch.
inside.
So Nicol got her last time. Let's see how Harris comes out firing this at bat.
And it's up and over. I think she tried to check out of it, but clipped
Just
the
not
bat.
fast enough.
Fouls it off. 0-2 count now. I don't think Nicol's thrown a ball so far in this innings. It's all strikes. And again, tried to pull out of it, but chips it away. Stays alive in the batter's box here. Alicia Harris loves those high ones. Struggling to lay off them a little bit here.
Not much changes.
0-2 the count. Good hold.
Great job.
Good hold by Harris. Great job. Harris also part of that under-14s team from many years ago with AB.
You got a few, and Darcy.
And Darcy Guerreri-Highland, yeah, had a few of them in here. Oh, that's an inside pitch. Good watching there
Great
from
hold
Harris.
there.
Yeah, so a number of those juniors still playing from that under-14 side many years ago. Love to try and claim fame to any of those guys, any of those players.
Do it anyway.
Can't do it for any of them, but I'll try anyway. 2-2 the count. Low inside.
Good
Good job,
job.
Harris. That young side made the grand final that year. Did an amazing job to get into the grand final. Knocked off a red-hot Saints team.
I think AB closed out that game in the field too.
Yeah,
didn't
with
she?
a triple play. So 3-2 the count now. And
great
gets a
job,
bit of bat
Harris.
on that one, Harris, but can't get it past the third baser. Did well to get bat on that. That was a change-up. Didn't have a choice with 2 strikes on it. Had to go at it. Just couldn't get the timing right in the end.
Yeah, great pitch from Nickel here.
Speaking of AB, she steps into the batter's box as we just watched the last of that replay.
Yep, comfortably picked up by Chloe Jensen for the out there.
Yeah, so claim to fame, AB playing first base, line drive hit to her. She's jumped, caught it over her head, put out from the runner on 1, and then fired it across to third base for a triple to shut the game down and book a ticket in the grand final way back in the under-14s.
Back when I was first learning to score too, so that was a little bit too much excitement for me then too.
As we see Nickel with an impressive first strike here. Goes up and away for a ball. 1-1 now the count.
So again, Nickel got the best of AB last time round, but AB can definitely hit a heavy ball.
And fouls that one off nicely.
She got the camera though.
No, she missed the camera.
Just got the fence.
Got the fence near it. She wouldn't hit my camera. AB wouldn't do that to me.
Well, you just said nice things about her, so it would only be fair.
Yeah. So Darcy was playing shortstop that 14s game too. Had an absolute screamer of a game at shortstop in that, even back then. Good hold there.
Oh, great job. That was really tempting there from Nickel, but AB good enough to lay off that one.
2-2 the count. Nickel just takes an extra minute here. She is doing an incredible job here, as are her defensive team. Oh, fouls that one off. Good job there. This is an incredible battle. Nickel is not giving an inch here.
But nor is AB, so it is definitely game on. I like these little battles within a battle that we come across in these games.
And given it is a grand final, it will just be straight 7 innings, so time not a factor. AB rips that one once. Oh, pick up by third, gets it just.
Wow.
I didn't even realise third base picked that up, threw the glove out. That was an absolute screamer. Good end to that battle as we head into the top of the 5th. Toowoomba still leading 6-1. Top of the 5th here.
Pitcher Bridie Nickel in first up.
Yeah, unchanged defensive lineup for host Association Brisbane. Alicia Harris up against pitcher Bridie Nickel. Oh, floats a beautiful inside called strike. That was I think that was a bit of here's some of your own medicine. That's a Bridie Nicol.
That's a cheeky little pitch
That was
from
an
Alicia.
incredible pitch, but Bridie Nicol has plenty more to work with here. And that she does. Greary Highland comes across, rips it across, good out for Brisbane there. Nicol getting bat on ball, forcing them to make the play, but Brisbane up for it. See Darcy comes across to that nicely, steps and fires a great throw to one. That will bring in
Eve Radke.
Yeah, playing not shortstop.
Yep.
Yeah, playing shortstop in this game. Watches that one go inside for ball one.
Got on with the fielder's choice through shortstop last go.
Low below the zone. We saw Eve Radke pitch the grand final of the Club Classic at Carina, Brisbane Softball Association, Preston Road facilities.
Sharks v Giants.
Yeah, pitched them to an unlikely victory there. Did a great job. As she rolls that one, AB odd, so an ugly bounce. That will be safe. Took a little bit of a kick and that was all it took. See if Brisbane can bounce back from that here. So top spin on it and it's just kicked on her a little bit.
Sienna Wilson coming into bat now.
Top of the fifth, runner on one. And rips that one, gets past third base. That is a line drive up third baseline. Well fielded out there in left field. Nothing can do about that one. That's just a great hit from the Toowoomba batter.
Yeah, Sienna.
Strong batting here.
First safe hitter this game and what a great way to open up.
Yeah, lovely way to open your account. Worth another look, that's for sure. Got that right in the meat of the bat. As we're back live, that is low inside for ball one. So runners on 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, number 9 batter, Addie Clay.
And a swing and a miss there. That would have been over the fence, I think, if she made contact there.
Absolutely. She's been on base with both her at-plate appearances.
So we've got Evie's sibling watching out at Toowoomba. As that one is rolled. Good pick up from AB, fires it across, ensures the out.
And they have a go back at the lead runner, but gets there safely.
That's 2 out now. Runners move to 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Have another look at that as we wait for the next batter to get ready for Toowoomba. So Toowoomba with 2 out, but they're pushing the envelope big time here. We see AB noticed no one was going to get to 3rd in time, so ensured the out. That one's ripped to shortstop. Good pickup from Greary Highland and a great pickup at first base by Sophie Rantanen.
And that puts Ruby Preston back into the dugout and 3rd out for Toowoomba.
As we have a look at this replay. Good pickup by Darcy Greary Highland. Throw slightly low, but definitely well into the wheelhouse of Rantanen. So Brisbane do well to get out of that. Toowoomba pushing the envelope, was threatening to extend this lead as we head into the bottom of 5th. Bottom of the 5th here.
Eva Watkins coming into bat for Brisbane.
Let's see if Brisbane can start clawing back this 5-run deficit, sorry.
Yeah.
And that is scooped. It's going to be short of the
in the
outfield.
hole.
That's a base hit.
Is.
Fantastic start there, and the Brisbane dugout is up and cheering.
Yep. So that is 1 apiece each in the Eva Watkins-Bridie Nicol battle so far in this game. Eva popping that over into a shallow centre field on base.
Yeah, wasted no time there. Liked the pitch and swung and hit and found the gap as we are back live now. Goes for the slap. It's going to go foul over the back net.
Yeah.
Again, we're looking at second base for Toowoomba, Grace Radke. Very interesting positioning.
Yeah,
Very
Sienna
shallow,
Tepper.
very close to the pitcher. I'm going to stay on the wide shot here to have a look at this. Trying to punch it. There's a big gap over third base's head if she can get it out there. But Bridie Nicol doing a great job on the pitcher's plate. 0-2 the count here. Runner on one. Brisbane looking to push her around. Lets that one go. That's a great outside pitch. Called third strike. Yeah, 0-2. You've got to protect that plate a little bit more. Let's have another look at that one. I think it clipped the outside corner, to be honest. Have a look here. Yeah, that's a lovely pitch.
That is Bridie Nicol's 9th strikeout in this game so far. But we're back up the top now. Reese Smith.
Good inside called strike for Nicol.
Ree with the double out to left field last time. Almost a one bounce and over.
And punches that one towards first base side. They'll go for the lead runner, and the lead runner they will get. So Rhiannon Smith on base with a fielder's choice. That's 2 out now for Brisbane. So they're going to be relying on a 2-down rally here. As
Deleuze in the
Emily
batting.
Deleuze comes in. So she takes over the DP duties with the change between her and Alicia Harris. Two out here. Oh, that's an
that's a
absolute ripper. I think it's hit a car in the... No, it's hit the block wall.
Yep. Almost took out some Redcliffe up the top there.
Ball one, strike two now on Deleuze. Seeing it well though. That was absolutely out of the meat of the bat. Runner on one here. Rhiannon Smith are going to take a big jump, I'd say. And swing and a
big
miss.
swing.
That is strike three. Great pitching. No, strike two. 2-2. Sorry, can't see the call properly from Durrington. 2-2. Yeah.
Great hit. Shot.
That is a single up the middle. Awesome job there from the Brisbane DP. Lovely hit from Deleuze. I'm just starting to string a couple together here, Brisbane. Runners on 1 and 2.
We are 2 down here for Brisbane. Isabella Watson in to bat now. So again, we talk about great times for batters to open their accounts in these games. This would be a great time for Watson to send the ball.
That is outside, despite the framing efforts from Peyton Barrow there. It was well outside.
Look, you gotta love a bit of cheek.
Ball one. Those viewers at home are pretty new to softball. That is up and in. Framing is where the catcher kind of catches the ball and tries to just drag the glove to make it look like the ball came across the strike zone if it didn't quite get there. So they'll catch the ball and try and bring it back in towards an area that looks like a strike.
And some catches are more subtle than others.
Yeah. You got to try.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a rip of the hit.
Yeah,
Another
good job,
great case
Watson.
hit. And
that
she will
will
run
score
home.
Reese
That is
Smith.
incredible running there by Rhiannon Smith. Brisbane on the board with 2 runs now, and just good, solid team batting here. That was incredible. Again, over the infield, short of the outfield.
So again, that's another batter that has opened their account
as we
in
see
a great fashion.
the speed up rule happen there. Isabella Watson catching, she will get a runner.
And Darcy Gurrieri Highland will step into this batter's box now.
Nothing phases this kid. She'll be approaching this like she does every at bat. A lot of these players, including Darcy, very young, has got a number of years ahead of her in the under 18s.
Yeah, so Darcy, 1 from 2, sent that rocket back past Nichols' right ear last time.
Runners on 1 and 2. Darcy steps in. Oh, she thought about it, not quite ready. I'll wait for a different pitch.
Yep. So here's Scotty Selwood telling his runners, big jump, big jump.
That has gone high. Is it going to land?
Oh, great effort. Such a great effort, and that will score 1 run for Brisbane.
And Darcy will come to 2. It looks like she's kind of stumbled a little bit as she was coming in for a diving catch. Great effort in left field there by Addison Clay, but Darcy gets a double from it in the end. Let's have another look at that shot. Very timely double with an RBI on it. Brisbane now closing that gap down to 6-3. Yeah, just got it off the toe a little bit, so didn't hit it as flat as she would have liked, but did the job well enough, and great base running there. We reset here. Runners on 2 and 3, but 2 out for Brisbane. So Toowoomba just looking for the batter to shut this innings down. As number 48 steps in.
Yeah, Sophie Rantanen, also 1 from 2. If she can hit behind these runners like she did in the first innings.
That's in the dirt, well picked up by Peyton. Bit of speed over there on third base. Anything that gets past Peyton, I'm sure Brisbane will be pushing for that base. Ball 1, Bridie Nicol doing a great job. See if she can keep the pitching up. And that is high, it's shallow, it's going to drop. It is, it's dropped.
Hit.
Another good hit, 2-run RBI, stand-up double for
Sophie Rantanen.
Oh, the bats have been turned on by Brisbane. As we see time being called here from the Toowoomba coach. Looks like we might have a change in the pitching.
Nothing against the fielding of Ruby Preston there. She covered a lot of ground, but just couldn't quite get the glove to it.
So it looks like we might have Eve Radke come in to pitch from shortstop. And we'll see if it's just a straight change or if we'll have a new shortstop. So Brisbane cut that lead. They were down 6-1 with 2 outs, and they have gotten it back to 6-5. One incredible 2-down rally here. Feel like the scoreline is befitting of the game too. Both teams have been incredible so far. Looks like number 20 has moved across to shortstop.
So great. Okay, so with those changes, Evie King has come into second base, Grace Radke has moved across to shortstop, Bridie Nicol to first base, Sienna Wilson out to right field, and as we said, Eve Radke comes in to assume the pitching duties with Harris in to bat.
Well, that is up and in.
I like
Dodges
it.
that one. I believe I'm gonna channel her mum Fred here and say, take it for the team, Lishi. So
Wow.
gets out of the way, see if she can get a hit instead. That is low, below the zone for ball 2. 2-0 the count now.
So we did see Radke against Redlands in the game before, and she's another one of these pitchers that do tend to build into their game.
Pitched an incredible game against Redlands to book their ticket in this final. That is hit high, it's shallow. Peyton Barrett's called it as the catcher and taken a good catch in the end.
Great bucket catch in the end.
Unconventional, but caught in the end. As we head into the top of 6, Toowoomba leading 6-5. But top of the 6, Toowoomba looking to extend that lead back out again. It is currently 6-5 to Toowoomba. Harris goes for that inside corner, misses on the inside for ball 1.
Chloe Jensen in to bat here for Toowoomba.
Oh, big tempter there. I was going to check if she went. No, she didn't, says Darren Clark over on first base. A lot of experience in the blue shirts here for this under-18 state championship final. Ball 2. Can Harris get back into this? Oh. Not with that pitch. In the dirt. 3-0 now the count.
So Harris tempted Jensen into lofting it out to right field last time. Unfortunately, just got away from the glove in right field.
3-0. Can't get it. The radar right. That's ball 4. Don't know why she's... No? That's, yeah, there we go. Got there in the end. We knew what was happening.
I actually didn't. I wasn't watching.
That was 4 ball. That was definitely 4 balls. So runner on first now as number 14 steps into the batter's box for T-Bar.
Yeah, Evie King popped it up for a fly to third base last time.
Goes for the short one. That's a good bunt. AB picks it up, rockets across, safe as houses there for the third baser.
Great sack bunt though.
Yeah, sack bunt does her job nicely. Gets that runner around to 2. Bit of an unconventional style throw, but oh my God, it works. Works very, very well.
Muscled it over for sure. So, dangerous batter now, Peyton Barrow.
Peyton Barrow in the batter's box. 1 out, runner on 2. Oh, goes for a change of pace. Just drops low of the zone. I don't mind that from the Brisbane battery.
Yeah.
Make her generate all of her own power.
Absolutely.
1-0 the count here. Fouls that one. Hits it into her own leg.
Yep. Probably a little bit low out of the zone and could have been a cricket shot if she had it connected, but all's well that ends well.
One and 1 the count here. Good low pitch, but too low. That is ball 2, strike 1. Alicia takes an extra second just to get herself ready, sets up here. Great pitch, that is skied. It's gone up a mile. Second base comes around. Oh, they've just let each other hit it. Gonna try and get her at 3. Oh, it hits her in the leg.
Literally does get her at 3.
And it goes off. That's unfortunate for Brisbane. She will score because of it. That is very unfortunate. Nobody wanted that catch in centre field. So everyone was running for it. No one called it and everyone just backed off it. Unfortunate there. Probably thought the centre fielder may have been able to get to it.
Yeah, Tepper was tracking it really, really well. I actually thought maybe she thought she heard herself being called off in the end, or...
I think she just realised she couldn't quite get to it and was hoping her outfield were going to come in. Those in-betweeners, you tend to push for the outfielder to take them. Either way, great job by Toowoomba, extending their lead out to 7-5 now.
Grace Radke straight into it.
I tell you what, the bat speed on that swing was off the charts. Great shot there for a foul ball. Leisha Harris needs to work hard here, see if she can get a few past the bats of Toowoomba.
So Grace out, courtesy of Sophie Rantanen last time.
And just misses that outside corner again, a bit too low, I think. 1-1 the count here in the top of the sixth with one out. And can't entice a swing on that one. Over the top of the zone. Ball two, strike one. Oh, good pitch there.
Great pitch.
Managed to draw the swing out on a ball outside of the zone. 2-2 now the count. We see her shorten up here, try and get bat on ball, put something in play. And Harris can't hit that top outside corner.
Oh.
Full count now.
Runner on two, one away.
Rips that one up first base. A little fumble, gets the out. Peyton Barrow will advance to third base as a result, but 2 out now for Toowoomba.
So that's 2 for Rantanen on Radke there. Just looking for a runner here for Peyton Barrow.
You see the replay here. Good pickup in the end. Speed up rule happening in the meantime. 2 down, runner on 3 in the top of the 6th innings.
And it does bring in Bridie Nicol.
Did an incredible job in the first half of this game on the pitcher's plate.
Ground out through shortstop last time.
See what she can do here with the bat. Oh, rips it. Oh, good catch by
Nice, Darcy.
Darcy Guerreri-Hyland takes that catch, and Brisbane shut that innings down without too much damage. They're heading into the bottom of 6, trailing 7-5. Bottom of the 6th, Annabelle Bradford, third baser for Brisbane, in the batter's box up first. Watches that one go through the inside corner for a called strike.
So again, AB very capable of sending a ball out into the outfield. Let's see what she can do this go round.
Eve Watkins on the pitcher's plate. And that's a good hit, picked up by third though. And no mistakes there. Toowoomba getting the first out of this 6th innings.
So Eve Radke on the pitcher's plate.
Eve Radke, yes. Apologise.
There's a lot of Eves and Evies. Eva. Speaking of.
Back live now. That is inside for ball one, well left.
Yep. Eva Watkins.
Eva
letting
Watkins,
that one go
yep.
through. Had that great hit out into centre field last at bat.
Lovely pitch on the
Oh,
eye
that was
outside
beautiful.
corner for a called strike. 1-1 now the count. That's a lovely pitch. Ball one, strike two now. Ball two, strike one. Strike three, that is out. Cool third strike, great pitch from Eve Radke. Absolute cracker there to retire Evie Watkins.
Eva Watkins.
Eva Watkins. Have another look at that replay. Eve Radke, great pitch on that outside corner.
Yeah. As we said earlier, builds into it, and build she has.
Punch two, shortstop, good pickup.
Oh,
there's a stretch, it's safe.
got her there. Sienna
Not in
Tepper.
time. Did he say not in time? Did he say off the base? Off the base, I think. Let's have another look. We're going to have a chat here, so let's have another look in the meantime. So Toowoomba just going to ask the question. Let's have a look at the replay here. I don't know if the foot was off the base. Thought she might have just beaten it, to be honest.
She is fast.
Oh no, the foot did lift slightly. So it did lift slightly and come back down. Let's have another look for you guys. I don't think the call's going to change. No, it's not. Let's have another look in the meantime. There was a slight bobble of the foot. It just lifted slightly and came back down.
Tepper is
Just
so
there.
quick though.
So Brisbane with that very important base runner, but Toowoomba do have two out here in the bottom of the sixth. Oh, that was a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, Rhiannon Smith knows that her team needs to get some runs back in. She's got that pace of Tepper ahead of her now. Has
Feel
her
like-
own pace.
Even if Brisbane can just get one back here, get it to within a 1 point
Yeah.
game, it will go a long way for them as we see a attempted throw out, but the ball gets away.
Yeah.
Peyton Barrow up and throwing very quickly there.
Having none of it, telling Tepper, you're on first and I would like you to stay there, please.
It's a big call to make those plays with two out. A swing
Oh,
and a
big
miss there.
swing.
She is trying to hit the absolute stuffing off this pitch. And Eve Radke well and truly up to the challenge here for Toowoomba.
Queensland teammate against Queensland teammate here.
Ball one, strike two.
Bragging rights on the line.
Great pitch, there it is,
Got her.
strike three. And Toowoomba retire this Brisbane side without any more runs being put on. Top of the seventh and final innings, Toowoomba leading 7-5. Top of the seventh, Toowoomba. Last chance to put some runs on the board here and extend that lead. Brisbane will be looking for 3 up, 3 down if they can get it.
Pitcher Eve Radke into bat.
That is in the dirt, ball one. So Brisbane looking for a bit more noise from those guys. It's a bit quiet there.
It is. So Radke got on with just that nasty bounce through third base last at bat.
And Leishi just not quite finding the radar here with these first two pitches.
Yeah.
See if her catcher can pull her out of this.
She will have to dig deep here in this 7th innings. Brisbane do have the right of reply, don't forget.
That is a good comeback pitch for a called strike.
Yeah.
2-1 the count.
Good job, Harris. Keeping her cool there.
Love this pitcher-on-pitcher battle. Let's see who will reign supreme. That's a lovely pitch.
Nice.
Well fouled off. That was a very up and down pitch. Had a lot of drop on it at the back end. Radke did well to get some bat to it. 2-2 the count here. That is outside. Can't entice a swing there. Full count now. 3-2 on Radke. Harris takes a deep breath, steps onto the pitcher's plate.
Yeah, pitcher v pitcher.
Oh, that's a great pitch and well
Great
fouled
work.
off by Radke.
Just backed off a little in the pace there.
Lishi Harris, first time in her pitching career yesterday, got called for an illegal pitch. So moved to the back foot. And it was Steve Darrington actually playing umpire who called her for it. So, oh, lovely pitch. That's third strike. Great job. Harris wins that battle and gets that very important first out for Brisbane here in the top of the 7th.
Nice work here from Harris and Isabella Watson behind the plate.
Go back into it, and she follows it up with a first strike on the next batter here, number 2 for Toowoomba.
Yeah, Sienna Wilson. Her last one, she absolutely ripped it up that third baseline.
Oh, goes with a change, but a little bit too high,
played
floats
it
over
out.
the zone. Just tried to guide that a little bit, Harris, and just too high. 1-1 the count here. This game is on a knife edge. Lovely pitch.
Great pitch.
Gets a little inside edge on that one to foul it off.
Yep, jammed it right into Wilson's hands there.
Ball 1, strike 2. Often tries to go for that outside, but goes well off the plate as we see a shortened swing. But that is ripped out to right field. Great catch.
Nice catch.
Right field, well in control of that one. Makes no mistakes.
Yep.
2
Eva
out now.
Watkins all over that one that time.
That was a great flat hit. And 2 steps to the left and she takes a good catch. 2 down now.
Bottom of the lineup here, Addie Clay.
Dearly love a base runner, Toowoomba. That is in the dirt for ball 1. Gets away from the catcher. No runners on, so no damage.
So Addie with the ground out through third base last at bat off the pitching of Harris.
Lovely pitch. Again, fouled off. 1-1 now the count.
So Addie's hands maybe just a bit too far ahead of that pitch. Oh, floater.
Tried to guide that, but pushed it wide. Ball 2, strike 1. Oh, great pitch. That's gone foul over the dugout of first base. 2-2 now the count.
So Harris has managed to dispatch the first 2 batters for this Toowoomba lineup in the top of the 7th.
Harris goes for that inside pitch. Can't entice a swing. Full count now. 2 outs. Toowoomba looking to extend that 2-run lead. Ball 3, strike 2. Harris steps up to the plate. Great pitch. Swing and a miss. Good job there from Brisbane. Exactly what they needed to do. We head into the bottom of 7. The equation is simple. 2 runs to keep the game alive. 3 runs for the win. 3 outs away from clinching the under-18 state championship is Toowoomba. Bottom of the 7th. They're starting from the second batter in their lineup, Brisbane. Emily DeLuce here.
Opened her account with that drive out into centre field last at bat.
So they got the runs in just with good team batting. Let's see if they can do that here. Oh, that's a great pitch from Eve Radke. Opens her account with a cracker low inside.
Always nice to start ahead in the pitch count.
Toowoomba got a lot of fans out here. And that one is skied, goes foul over the clubhouse.
That was a quick pitch and some quick hands.
But just like that, Radke jumps out to an 0-2 lead. She's got some pitches. She can work her way around the zone now if she wants. This count won't worry DeLuce though. And skies that one again, will go foul over the dugout on third base side this time.
Stuck with the quicker pitch there. We'll see what gets called by Barrow.
0-2 the count remains. Looks like still going for the quicker pitch. There it is. Oh, that is sent like an absolute laser. I think it's hit the wall of the top of the table tennis center.
I think it's lucky there's no windows.
I think there are windows there. The ball hasn't come back down.
No, it did. It did. It hit and ricocheted quite hard back into...
DeLuce, the Tiger here. Can Radke stop it? And that's a grounder. Oh, what a fumble! It's hit the bare hand. And that is a safe hit in the end. Unlucky there from the third baser. She's gone to pick it up and it's hit her bare hand.
Yeah, Jensen has been solid as a house on third base for Toowoomba, but
have another look here. Just got her bare hand a little bit. That would have hurt.
She did shake it out a little bit.
Time being called here already after the first batter. Toowoomba just trying to relax into this a little bit. Yep. Brisbane with a base runner in the bottom of the 7th. They are still 2 runs behind though. That will bring in Isabella Watson, catcher for Brisbane.
So Bella again opened her account in her last at bat with that beautiful single into left field. Let's see if she continues that form now.
Needing 2 runs. Not sure if they will go for any sort of squeeze plays here. I think they're just trying to hit through. That was a great pitch from Radke for a called first strike. Absolute peach.
So Bella now.
Low grabs that up to first base. It's gone through first base. She gets safe. Beats the throw. Incredible work there. Runners now on 1 and 2 for Brisbane. They are not going to go down wondering here. Radke doing an incredible job on the pitcher's plate, but just some good hitting here. We see it just comes off the glove. That brings in Darcy Guerreri Highland, is that right?
It is. She is 2 from 3.
And she's hit that. It's shallow. It's going to be an infield fly. She will be automatically out. So that is the first out here. The tying run on first base for Brisbane with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th.
Sophie Rantanen, though, doubling through centre field last at bat. If she can do that again.
Watches that one go high outside the zone for ball 1. Just need team batting here. Don't need to try and hit a home run.
Yep, one base at a time will do it.
Put it in the field. The old cliche, 1 base at a time.
Absolutely.
Can't stand that. Outside ball 2.
Sometimes that's what you need to do to settle yourself when it is these high pressure situations.
2-0 the count here for Sophie Rantanen. Oh, that's a good pitch.
Great pitch from
Radke comes up with a perler. 2-1 now the count.
Tell you what, we're watching some parents with some ants in their pants out the back of this diamond.
There is not a lot of nails left out here. Oh, good pitch. That's straight to second base. Going for the double. They get the double. Got her. And that is game. The double play has done it. Toowoomba have won the under-18 softball state championships. An incredible double play here. Have a look at this. This was a great hit.
It was
great play. Second base comes across, takes it, and fires it. Good rotation there from the shortstop. and fought hard all the way to the end, Brisbane, but Toowoomba just too strong, taking Brisbane 7-5. Incredible game. That is heartbreaking for Brisbane. Only game they lost all weekend.
And I can tell you what, that was an absolute cracker of a game to watch. Cannot take a thing away from either of these sides in that game.
Left everything out there. Great effort by Brisbane, but congratulations go to this Toowoomba team. Bridie Nicol, great pitching in the first half. Eva Radke finishing it off for Toowoomba. And a Peyton Barrow home run. You have to say, kick-started that batting. Incredible job. We hope you have enjoyed this coverage. We will end that here. Oh, I gotta get my heart rate down. That was incredible.
So. Actually, what is my heart rate? It's pretty up there, I think.
Absolutely phenomenal. Hope you enjoyed this weekend. We will slowly over the next couple of days, we will get the highlights for every game out to you. Like and subscribe to the channel where you won't miss any of those. Congratulations again to both Brisbane and especially Toowoomba on a fantastic grand final.